Okay, so how to enter a sales invoice? The process is very similar. The fields are maybe a little bit different, but in general, it looks very similar. So for instance, let's say we are going to talk about issuing quotes like orders in a minute, but let's say we don't need an order for the invoice. You, for instance, you sold a consultation to your client and now you need to issue an invoice. So you are choosing the client from the list, whatever bank West. The date is today, the due date is tomorrow, let's say. The invoice number is generated automatically by the system. Every new sales invoice you issue is getting a new sequential number. Apart from the invoice number, you can put a reference here. So the reference is anything you want to put. You can choose between the templates for the customer invoices. So you can create a couple of templates, different templates for different types of sales. So let's say this one is standard. This is what we are choosing. Before you process the invoice, before you continue with processing the invoice, you can preview how it looks like. This is how it looks like on the computer, on the desktop screen. This is how it will look like on a mobile phone, okay? And just to let you know that if you link online payments with your invoices in Xero, your customer will receive an invoice with a link to payment by PayPal or Stripe credit card. So everything can happen online. And similarly, you put a description, you enter the price, the account is chosen automatically because you may define it, but you can change it. It's maybe rather other revenue, perhaps there is no VAT on it, so you choose tax exempt, and that's it, and that's the invoice. Once you approve it, that means it is processed and booked in the system. Let me show you what we can do next. So Xero is a little bit slow today. So the invoice is approved now, so it's booked in the system, and you can see that there is an online payment method, PayPal, linked to it. So the customer will have an option to pay the invoice automatically by PayPal, and you can email it to the customer straight to the system. So if there is, so every customer should have an email attached to their settings. So if not, you can enter the email manually. There is an invoice an email template generated automatically by Xero. You can set it up. Once you click on send, the system will send an invoice to the customer. Okay, so it's as easy as that.